We've always given a lot of importance to what we want to eat, how we want to make our heart strong, how we want to breathe. But this is the time when immune system, our disease fighting ability, the system that determines how strong we are, how resilient our systems are to fight such infections that are going around. The immune system has caught attention of a lot of people. So what are the components of this immune system we are talking about? We have a lot of lymph nodes all around the body that are centers where the fighting happens between the invaders and between our army of soldiers, the white blood cells. Then there is a fluid that is circulating all around the body 24/7. That is carrying all the unwanted debris away from our cells. Then we have certain organs like the tonsils in the neck, a big gland sitting here, the thymus in the center of the chest, the appendix in our tummy, a big organ on our left side, the spleen. And all these things work together to fight and bring about immunity in our systems. But there's one major difference between the circulatory system that circulates blood all over and the lymphatic system that circulates lymph all over. The cardiovascular system has a pump, which is the heart, which keeps pumping to keep the fluid going through. But the lymphatic system, it does not really have a pump which can give the pressure for the fluid to go around the body. This is where our movement is so important. Movement is medicine. When we move, our muscles act as pump for the lymphatic fluid to flow all around the body. So all the exercises that we are going to do now are different pumps at different areas of the body to keep the lymph flowing through. We have a lot of lymph nodes that are located around our neck region and just in front of the ear and behind the ears. The first pumping that we can do is moving the ears. So we can just hold our ears. The old punishment that we used to get in school was very scientific. It was not just generally given. So just holding the ears and moving them up and down. Where we wear our earrings, just holding them there, move them down and up. Just pulling the ears. This is a nice pump to start with. And after we have done this for about a couple of minutes, what we can do is just hold the ears and cycle around with the ears. Like we are pedaling them. And then in the opposite direction. You can do it at any speed you like. After this, we can come a little to this region. There is a lot of lymph nodes around our neck and in the armpits. So what we are doing is, we'll take our shoulders up close to the ears. We take a deep breath in, we breathe out, and after breathing out, hold the breath and pump the shoulders up and down. We'll take the shoulders up, we'll breathe in, breathe out, and pump. And relax. And we can catch our breath. We can repeat it for about 3 or 4 repetitions. After that, we come around to the diaphragm region. Our diaphragm is the biggest pump for all the lymph big vessels that are going through the center of the body up. So one is our age-old Kapalbhati pranayam. So what do we do in that? We breathe in such that we are filling our whole tummy with air. And when we breathe out from the stomach with a jerk. So we breathe out by pulling the stomach in and the whole breath comes out with a jerk. So again, sitting tall with our hands on the knees, breathing in, and breathing out, pulling the tummy in and throwing the air out with a jerk. If you want to be sure you're doing it right or not, we can put one palm on our tummy, and as we breathe in, the tummy should go out. And as we breathe out, the tummy should really be going in, sucking in. and relax. So we can do about 15 to 20 breaths. We can rest and we can do 3 repetitions of this also. After that, we can do Agnisar. So again, it's pumping with the tummy. What we do is we take a deep breath in, we breathe out completely such that there is a suction in the tummy, and after breathing out, we pump the tummy in and out while holding the breath. And relax. And relax. So the tummy really goes in and out like it's a pump there. After that, we move down to the inguinal and the groin region. This again has a lot of lymph nodes. So to pump this, we can just flap our legs like a butterfly. So we bring both our heels together and bring them close to the groin as much as it is possible for you. Even if you are till here, it's okay to start with. But ideal is bring the heels as close to your body as possible. Hold the feet together with your hands, sit tall and just flap the legs like a butterfly would flap its wings. You can do it for about 30-40 seconds and do 3 repetitions of this as well. It is said that stress is inversely proportional to immunity. So it's best if we do all these exercises with a smile. The more the stretch your smile also a little more. And we can relax. And last one, and the most important one, is pumping the calf muscles. So this one we'll do standing. Last but not the least is the most important pump for our lymphatic system. It's the calf pump. These muscles right here, this big bulk, these are our calf muscles. Calf muscles are also called the second heart. There is a lot of work the body has to do to get the fluid all the way from the feet up against gravity and without a pump. The calf muscles, as we move, act as the pump to get all the fluid back up. It's a very simple exercise and we can do it as many times a day. It is also very helpful for people who get swelling in the legs, pedal edema. It's very good for that. So it's very simple. What we do is we come on the toes, come on the heels, come on the toes, come on the heels, come on the toes, come on the heels. If you feel that you do not have the stability to while doing this, you can hold something, hold a railing, hold a chair. It's social distancing, so you can't hold someone's hand and do it. Otherwise, that's also a good idea. So just hold a railing and come on the toes, come on the heel, come on the toes, come on the heel. These were a few quick, very easy to do, but super effective exercises to keep the lymphatic system functioning and flowing well. At least we can do a little cheering for our soldiers sitting inside who are doing all this fighting all the time. Especially in these tough times, they need a little boost from us. So hope you enjoy doing them.